Good afternoon, and thank you for stopping by Healing Conversations with Z. I'm Zuri Bibi, and I'm here to do your What is Spirit Trying to Tell You reading. Um, I know I haven't been on here a couple of days, or I only did one reading a couple of days ago, so I'm trying to catch up. So you might see a lot of me today. I'm in the midst of I'm in the middle of transforming some things in my life, and so things, it's going to be days where I'm on here, and it's going to be days where I'm not on here. um, I'm going to get this reading started. Do the placements. Alrighty, here we go. Let's get it started. I can't remember what this music is playing in the background, but it's very mysterious. It's from one of the operas. Uh, but anyway, it's talking about someone. The scene is talking about someone going through changes. They're like in a forest trying to find their way, and it's like the fool's journey, pretty much. That's pretty much what this music is sort of like. The things that are going on a journey. It's just ironic that it's playing right now while I'm deciding to do this reading, because we are on a journey. That's what our life is, as a twin flame star seed, empath, healer. All right. Currently, oh wow, looks like it's a lot of drama going on. Let me turn this down a little bit more. What's going on right now? This is representing your current situation. Somebody's in the midst of making a commitment, a binding commitment, one that's going to be hard to get out of once you make the decision. That's where you are. You're in the position of making a binding commitment. And what is the obstacle you need to overcome? It's music. Music is your obstacle, and it's not necessarily that it's a bad obstacle. It's just you need to understand that your music is going to be part of this commitment. You need to be committed. Let me read what it says. Music has a very important part in our energetic and physical well-being. Music and certain binaural rhythms have the ability to aid us into altered states of consciousness. Music can calm us down, rev us up, and alter our mood in many ways. It can assist in the physical release of disease and alter our cellular frequencies. It can also affect the vibrational energy patterns within a space. Your guides are asking that you start to integrate music more into your everyday life. It is important to help shift and move energies within your physical body and auric field. Take time to move, flow, dance to the music. It doesn't matter what kind of music it is, just as long as you feel good when you listen to it. Music plays a more important role in your well-being than you may be aware of right now. This card also comes to those who have musical gifts, talents, and abilities. Firstly, Spirit is acknowledging your gifts. They are also encouraging you to continue to grow and develop your talent, and to be open to sharing your sound with the world. Whether you are a musician, a singer, or a sound healer, it is important that you don't give up on yourself or your gifts. Time to stop holding back or doubting if this is what you are meant to do. Music is an universal language and physical manifestation of divine energy in full expression. It's time to turn up the radio or dig out your MP3 player. Sing out loud like no one's listening. Dance free like no one's watching. Get a little crazy and wild. Have fun and enjoy it. Make music a part of your everyday routine and watch your energy, mood, and creative force blossom. So a lot of you need to start integrating music in your life. I have music in my life every day. I am a musician. Even though a lot of times, you can tell I sang on the on some of my videos, even though I have karmic energies I'm still transforming out of. I'm still pushing through to share my gift. But you all have the same gifts or more or different, and you need to use them more. Um, they will help you with manifestation in your life. All right, what is happening on a soul level? What's happening on a soul level? You are a divine creature. You're divine. Can't hide it. That's who you are. You are a divine creature. So you need to understand that that's what's happening. You're transforming into the divine creature. Once you make this commitment and use your music, it's going to help you become the divine creature that you are on a soul level. On your physical level, sexuality. Let me read what that says, because I was thinking it was one thing and it's something else. I just want to read it. Sexuality. Your sexuality is just as important as any other aspect of your being. It's so important, in fact, that not one but two chakras manage and maintain your sexual energy. Now that I didn't know. I know sacral is one of them. Loving sexual contact is vital for your emotional, physical, and energetic well-being. It can be one of the greatest pleasures and joys of being incarnated in the human body. You are being asked to look at your desires, your beliefs, or wounds around your sexual needs. If you are feeling inadequate, unwanted, or unattractive, then it is time to begin a regimen of self-love. It is time to restore any low self-worth and negative programming you have about your physical body. We are often much harder on ourselves than our partner would ever be. Your negative thoughts or self-image could be holding you back from experiencing the deeper emotional aspects of intimate love. You are listening? Quit being so rigid. This card can also be indicative of neglecting your intimate and sexual connection with your partner. Perhaps this is the opportunity to resurrect the feelings of desire and sexual attraction that you once shared. It could also be letting you know that it is important to make your intimate life a priority. Sometimes people are so busy that they forget that part of themselves, and that's what gets them in trouble with their partners. And they start slipping and sliding, ducking and hiding elsewhere. I'm just saying. Feeling sexual and playful is invigorating no matter your age. So put on your sexy and wear it proudly. Have fun with it. Enjoy it. Flirt a little. Smile at someone you're attracted to. Dress up in something that makes you feel attractive. Put your energy out there. Enjoy the gift of innocent sexual playfulness. Have fun, whatever makes you happy. Sexual energy is a powerful expression of our creative force. You may find that by allowing your sexual energy to flow, your creative energy will too. By embracing every aspect of being human, we discover the truth of our own divinity. Wow. And that knowing that you're divine, the sexuality will help you understand it a little bit more deeper. I always notice that a lot of people who are very successful, they have a lot of sex. I'm just saying. It might not be with their partner. Where they got lots of partners or whatever it may be. I'm not saying that that's what you're supposed to do or that's what you should do. I'm just saying that people who are successful in the 3D world, they have a lot of sex. They do. Anyway, let's keep it moving. I ain't saying we got to be part of the world. Be not transformed of this world, even though you in it. Let's keep it moving. Number 4. What is happening? No, number 5, because that's number 4. 5. What needs to be embraced to overcome this obstacle? You're gifted. You need to understand that you have lots of gifts. Lots of gifts that you can unlock if you use your sexuality. And they're divine gifts. They're not devil gifts. They're not devil gifts. They're divine gifts. But you got to be committed to it. You got to be committed. Let's see what else. And what's the outcome? If you decide to be committed and use this musical gift to, to further get into your divinity, that will allow you to be more sexual, to open up your gifts, you will be fearless. Look at that. I'm going to read that one. Fearless. That means you ain't scared of nobody. Let me see. I'll read it. Fear is natural, normal, and healthy. It is a part of the human survival mechanism. But sometimes fear can take us over in an unhealthy way and stop us dead in our tracks. Dear soul, you have received this card today because the energetic imprint of fear is blocking your necessary progress forward in your life. Quit being scared. The fact that you are experiencing fear right now is a sign that you are about to take a very important step forward on your path. It can also indicate that your path is being blocked from the negative, fearful energy you hold. So a lot of you all are holding negative energy, fear, and it's holding you back from your divinity. And it's fearful. You're probably fearful. You have some childhood issues concerning sexuality. Maybe you were told it was bad, or you shouldn't be doing this, and don't, all kind of things by somebody, and they didn't truly explain it to you. They didn't explain there's a time and a place for sexuality in your life. They just said don't do it. It was bad, and it made you feel like it was bad. Let me keep going. This card brings the soft, loving energy of spirit to give you the emotional support you need. It is strengthening your heart center to help you overcome the limiting, fear-based thoughts which are holding you back. Too much of your time has been spent thinking about the things you think or feel you need to do in your life. It is now time to begin taking action, one baby step at a time. Where there is fear, there is often a lack of faith. And I always say fear is the lack of faith. I always say that, and this is so true. Fear is the lack of faith. Lack of faith that you will be able to be gifted. Fear is the lack of faith of your divinity. Fear is blocking you from your commitment. Fear is blocking you from using your gifts and music. Fear. It is now, let me go back. Where there is fear, there is often a lack of faith. It's time to put your trust in the hands of spirit. There is a reason you are feeling called to take action. And there is also a reason why you are experiencing the blockage of fear as well. Quite often, the one thing we fear to do is the very thing which will lead us down to our own empowerment. Fear is the factor which we must all overcome in order to step into our power. So, it looks like it's this sexual energy. That's what it is. Because once you delve into that, your gifts, you'll be able to become more creative. And these are divine gifts, not devil gifts. And I think that's what a lot of people have been told, that your sexuality is a demon. They use it against you. And I won't go down that route. Let me stop. Never mind. Let me keep going. Breathe as you relax your body and release your mind. Trust yourself. Trust in the divine. Begin taking the necessary steps forward despite your fear. Remember, fear is a feeling, not a reality. You cannot remain small any longer. Your heart is calling you forward. be brave, be fearless, just go for it. I think I am going to say what I was going to say. I censor myself. It wasn't my guy censoring me. The church tells people not to be sexual until they're married. Yet, what was happening to little kids? They was raping kids, and nuns are getting pregnant, and all this other kind of mess. So why are they telling you not to do it and they doing it? Why? Because they know it's a spiritual gift. Sex is a spiritual gift. It's a gift. And it gives you the power to manifest and be creative with your gift that the higher power has given you. What this reading pretty much is saying is that you have to be committed to deprogramming that negative thought on sexuality. So you have to recommit using your musical gifts. Other thing I want to say about this, most of you, I don't even know why this is turning into a religious reading per se, but anyway, when the devil, not the devil, names has left me, but God, when God and the angels were up in heaven, one of his highest angels, Lucifer, was up there. He thought he was better than God. He thought he was better. And he has another name in other religions, but I know it from this story right now. But Lucifer thought he was better than God, and that he wanted to overthrow God. And so when God got wind of what was going on, God banished Lucifer down to the earth. But when Lucifer left, he took music, he took the arts, he took anything creative, art creative. He took it with him. So a lot of times when you see these things, when you hear people at the church talk about it, they talk about devil energy. They talk about it because this music can be used to make you feel any kind of way. You listen to certain stuff and it have your body feeling all kind of ways. Whereas if you listen to other things, it will settle your mind right and get you in order. Well, in this reading, your music, you have to be committed, because your music is a divine gift from up above, and it is going to entail sexuality. It's going to entail it, because it's going to show you that how gifted you are, and it's going to show you the many gifts that you have. And once you are exposed to these gifts and you know that you're fully committed, you will be fearless and you won't be controlled. Because right now, the way that things are taught as far as your sexuality, you're controlled. These things control you. And when you're controlled, you can't use all your gifts. Or even use your gifts in the right way. Let me put it that way. You can't use your gifts in the correct way, in the way that they're supposed to be used. All right. Let me clarify some stuff. Let's see what pops out. And I'll read what that says that, go with this reading. All right. So we got these two. I'll read them in a minute. I'm just going to pull these out too. Let's clarify. One day I'm going to combine these two decks, and then I won't have to worry about doing this twice. Alright. This is what it is. Okay. So to clarify this reading, Once you do what you're supposed to do, once you get committed and use this music, and because you're divine and you use your gifts, you'll be able to speak your truths. That's what this is about. This card says you'll be able to speak your truth. It is time to speak your truth. You no longer need to hold back what you have to say for fear of what others may think. You are being asked to speak up and share your feelings, your wisdom, and whatever is on your mind. When you have something to say, yet hold your words back through fear, you create a blockage in your energy and life. Okay, this is speaking to me because I did hold back that last message, but I did speak it now. I didn't hold back. Speak up. What you have to say is important and worth being heard. If you are a public speaker or have a desire to speak publicly, this card encourages you to use your voice and claim your power. There is power in your words. Speak your truth. You get a lot of people out of bondage. And once you speak your truth, you will have infinite possibilities. You're gifted, and you speaking your truth will open you up to so many things. Your daydreams are the creation of your deepest desires and wishes. While they do hold guidance as to what you are wanting and needing on your path, they also carry a creative force for manifestation. The universe is asking you to allow yourself to dream, to allow the idea that the impossible can be possible. Your greatest wishes in life are a big key to your path, and the entire universe is working with you right now to bring those dreams to fruition. The possibilities of what can be manifested are infinite. But you got to be committed. You got to be committed. All right. What's the last thing? Wow. This is Cosmos of the Heart. That's an interesting card right there, but it's a lot of green, and green is the heart chakra color. Cosmos of the Heart. You are now being called to embark on a new path in your journey. This is an inner path. It is the path of your heart. It is here where you are discovering your greatest strength of all, that deep connection to your higher self and inner guidance, because you're a divinity. You're a divine being. Others may be surprised by your choices. They may even react strongly to them. Do not allow this to stop you. Send those individuals loving energy and continue on letting your heart direct the way. Take note of the synchronistic events occurring around you as life unfolds in its own divine way. Man, this reading was for me. I already did my own reading of what Spirit was trying to tell me. But I guess this, for me, this was a continuation of my reading. I could tell you it's been so much going on in my life, and it's still going on. And I'm being opened up to so many things. It's just mind blowing. You know, it's unreal. But that's because I'm committed. I have committed to this journey. I've committed to my journey. And I'm committed, I'm using music. Whether, I'm here singing, here on YouTube, I did have another channel where I did have a channel where I sang on here. I might show some of those old videos. Maybe not. They're pretty old. They're pretty funny. But I know that this music is a divine gift for me. And I'm sure in whatever way music is your gift is divinely given to you. You just have to understand that you have to use, your sexual energy to help you access or open up those gifts. That's all I have to say. I'm trying to see what am I. Open your gifts. Let me see. I don't know what I'm gonna call this reading. I'll think of something. Until next time, you all. Take care. Peace.